All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the finals of the ShootMania Elite Tournament here at PAX in Seattle, and I'm really looking forward to this. We have two members of ESP going up against each other. gillz captaining the blue team, Xp3 captaining the red team.
All right, and we just saw that very exciting conclusion to the match with gillz versus Dark Rabbi's team, our very own IPL Dark Rabbi, and his reactions to things, even when he wasn't attacking, when the Emo Penguin won an attacking round, Ron just jumped up and flexed, and then pointed at him and then flexed again.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It's best when you're playing ShootMania with him on Ventrilo or something like that, which is, of course, push to talk, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, he'll be talking to you guys, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then if something doesn't go his way, like, until the caps lock is released, you hear, like, the keyboard going, slime, 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 and then it's just done, and you know there are curses flowing everywhere.
Yeah.
But
and I'm learning a lot of things from Ron when we play ShootMania together. One of my favorites is not real, not real, not real. If he gets hit by a couple of rockets, not real, not real, not real.
That's
Warm
right.
up round, not real, not real.
That's right. Get boofed on is another good one that I've been enjoying lately. But all right, so our teams are pretty much ready to go. Looks like the first map is going to be the castle. It's kind of a tried and true elite map. We've been seeing it around for quite a while now, and looks like there is one player on each side. We're just waiting on gillz team to get started now. Kraken's already readied up, but there we go. Countdown has begun. We're ready for the finals.
Let's get right into the finals. This is the Fans and Pro ShootMania Elite Tournament. We started with 8 teams on Friday, got narrowed down to the semifinals and finals for today. And this is going to be the last one. It's just a best of 3, so every single round is going to matter. $500 going to the winner, nothing going to the losers.
That's so many scared faces from Xp3 there down at the end. So the biggest ShootMania tournament of his life. Well, anyway, gillz is on the attack to start things off for blue team now. And almost catches Adrian right in the back, right in the open.
All right, so right before this match, Xp3 asked me, he's like, Josh, make a prediction. Make a prediction. I said, Kevin and I keep the money. We go to Cheesecake Factory and have a wonderful evening.
Correct. Those are accurate predictions, as a matter of fact. But I don't know. Between these two guys, it's going to be tough. I mean, obviously, they're both teammates. They know each other's strategies pretty well. But they are going to be playing really competitively. It's $500, winner take all.
That's right, and it will be split among the 3 players, not just our pros, obviously. And we've got these PAX attendees, Adrian, Lucky Sean, Kraken, and Nodmac, all just doing great throughout this fan and pro tournament. gillz actually taking a point of armor already, losing it, but does gain a nice advantage. Only 1 defender left, but only 1 armor left. Showdown to start us off here, and he can't get on the goal. Great defense from Xp3 there to start us off.
Yeah, landed those last couple of rockets. It was getting to the point, though, when you have 3 seconds left, you're still away from the point. You have to land the rail to win. You have to eliminate all defenders. So usually you'll see defenders post up in an extremely defensive position way back.
And I am not surprised to see Xp3 attacking first for his team once again, as we talked about already. That's a very important attacking position. If this goes into extra rounds, that means he's going to be attacking more frequently than anyone else on his team.
That's right.
Totally makes sense. It's a wise move. This is the team ESP. Both gillz and Xp3 and Godson watching in the crowd right now. These guys qualified in our online qualifiers against 12 other teams, no, 10 other teams. But they made their way through the bracket and actually earned a trip to play against Area 51 yesterday, and they won that Elite Series 4-0 against Area 51 Gaming.
Oh, Xp3 actually down to just 1 armor now, and finished off by gillz from around the side. I'm going to take your what you said about the teams as a subtle BM to our own team. There were actually 11 other teams, but I guess we're not really considered one because we got stomped.
No, we were kind of the I don't know, the test run for B2G to make sure that the servers were working and that, we could actually operate a tournament. So Dark Rabbi, Cat's Pajamas, and Ask Joshi did not fare well in the online qualifier. We did lose 0-2 against one of the teams.
That's right.
But no shame in that.
No,
really good team, B2G.
I just wish we were on. I still maintain that under the right circumstances, we would be slightly more competitive than that. Oh, that's a point of armor for a shot. It's like I said before, that's the flirting with danger.
That's like you see the train coming for so long, and you're just like, I'll jump at the last second. I totally got this.
You know, you trading a point of armor for 1 defender, like it leaves both sides like, I guess I got a shot, but
that was a really nice shot, though. Kraken down to 1 armor. We are in the showdown, and he's ahead of the defender. He can actually hide behind the pole, ring around the rose. He doesn't even have to move.
The Kraken taking an attack round. That is a huge advantage for ESP gillz team.
Yes, very nice start for gillz team there, and man, that's...
Xp3 so sad looking. That pouty lip.
Frowny face?
Yeah, the pouty lip going.
But that was actually my favorite line, I think, from the entire last match is when he said, oh, that's, that 1 armor for 1 defender. You know, they both they both traded off, but they both feel empty.
Yeah.
And then immediately Total Biscuit said, "Oh, there's the emo penguin also with his empty feelings." Like I lost that. That was so good. But Lucky Sean is going to be inching forward here. Unfortunately, all these defenders have eyes on him, and actually this is a tough situation because a defender can actually sneak around behind you.
And that's what happened to Xp3 with gillz the very last round.
Yeah.
So I'm actually not sure where gillz is at.
Don't worry about it. Maybe he suicided. Oh, there he is off the left side, and he actually doesn't manage to pick off any surprise armors, but he actually should probably head back to the point now, as there are only 1 second remaining before this can be captured. But wow, 2 points of armor. It's a good thing gillz did go down there because he got those 2 hits off.
Yeah, 2 quick shots there, and that's a big advantage for Blue now. Of course, it's first to 6, but you have to win by 2, so it's very critical to land those attack rounds early and often.
Here we are with Nodmac, his team already at a great lead, 3-1 right now, thanks to that successful attacking round earlier on. Wow, it always scares me to see them run right through the rockets. Really, all you have to do is wait 1 second, and then you can just safely walk through there because all their rockets have already been spent.
But then that would be giving in to the terrorists, and you can't do that. So.
I guess, but Adrian did have like a wide open shot there. Nodmac did not actually manage to connect. Xp3 tempting fate once again, just peeking, showing his entire avatar there instead of just peeking and shooting rockets like you normally see with the Quake players and Counter-Strike players. But Nodmac unable to connect so far. He is inching forward, so at least his time is on his side. But Adrian actually popping him twice from the side there, and only 1 armor remains for Nodmac.
So Nodmac trying to make his way around. He does get Lucky Sean, but there's still 2 defenders remaining. Just 10 seconds left until the round is over one way or another. But Xp3 with a predictive rocket does manage to take out Nodmac.
All right, Xp3 already with 3 defensive rockets. It looks like gillz already taking lead, though, with 4 defensive shots. Here we go with Adrian. This is one of our PAX attendees. He's been doing such a great job. Actually, all of our PAX attendees that played in the semifinals today showed some really great games. The Emo Penguin, I think, probably going to be picked up by Dignitas or someone soon. I think he had an incredible laser, actually.
I actually think ESP is just going to get rid of Godson and pick him up because he sabotages less, so, you know.
Slightly less.
Yeah, a little bit.
Godson smiling because he knows it's true. No, I'm just kidding.
So there we have Adrian now posting up around the side and taking some near rockets, but nothing really threatening him quite yet. Just trying to pick off one of those long-range lasers, but nothing really sticking for him either.
Yeah, I really don't like the position Adrian's in here because of what we just saw. Those 3 rockets heading right at him. Essentially, if he jumps over this wall, he's got time to get hit by rockets. If he goes up the actual kill hallway, he's got time to get hit by a bunch of rockets. And now he just changes direction. He's still got all 3 armor, juking rockets consistently, but needs to kill one of these defenders if he has any hope of capping here.
And 3, 2, 1. It looks like that is going to be the round. Oh, guys, I'm about to say, we almost had a round where literally a shot was not landed on either side, but one armor does go down at the end.
ESP is, extra special pacifists, I think.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Or extra ShootMania pacifists, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out someday. But gillz is on the attack once again. Was he the one who got that successful attacking round? No, actually, that was Kraken earlier on.
That's right.
So gillz actually kind of needs to show off a little bit. He can't let the PAX attendee show him up, right? So he's got to take this attacking round now and try to build that lead even further for his team.
It's a testament to his leadership. That's what it is.
Of course,
so, yes.
Well, gillz random draft leadership that led to this position in the final.
That's right, clearly. So gillz swinging his way around the side. He's clearly seen by all of the defenders right now, though I'm not sure. Do I have a read on Adrian? Oh, jumping into a rocket from Lucky Sean. Still don't know where Adrian's at.
Adrian could be sneaking around the side, but now only 2 defenders left, so he'll need to get up there soon. 4 seconds remaining before the cap is open, and we're missing a defender. Where is he? Lucky Sean finally returning to view, but the cap is open, and he can just stand on that goal. gillz does capture the goal.
That's a 5-2 advantage, and now, as we said, evenly matched teams, it's usually easier for the defender, so Xp3 has got to make things happen right now.
That's right. Obviously, if Xp3 does not make it happen, the map will be over, and gillz will already be at a 1-0 advantage in this best-of-3 series, and, you never want to be behind in a best-of-3 series because that means 1 more map and you're done.
Yeah, it's not exactly a terribly long best-of, but we'll see here what Xp3 can get done. Making his way, played a little bit slower, trying to pick off that long-range laser right at the very beginning, and no, nothing really doing on the left-hand side. Ooh, gillz trying to swing around, but he picks up on it. gillz is exposed, but he already takes off 1 armor.
Yeah, gillz already landing that 1 defensive shot. Nodmac playing the point, not going to give Xp3 any open shots on him. gillz actually, after playing with Xp3 for a few months now, probably is pretty aware of his attacking habits and patterns and stuff like that. So he actually is not going to show him any respect here, just still chasing him down. and he does pay for it, but the cap is open now, and Xp3 is going to have a tough time getting up. He lands one more. 3 armor. Actually, he doesn't even need any armor.
3 shots, 3 kills. Xp3 filling the laser once again, but we still have an advantage where it's map point for blue. Kraken has already taken 1 attack round. If he can get a second, his team will win the map.
All right, Kraken, let's see what you got. You already did it once. Let's see if you can be a repeat performer here. All those spam rockets coming down the hallway. I think it's amazing. Oh, I was just going to say, I think it's amazing that none of those have connected yet. These guys just run like through there like it's raindrops or something.
Well, we'll see here. Kraken is usually okay with water, but apparently in this circumstance, the raindrops aren't going to be good for him. So
no, rocket raindrops.
Rocket raindrops. Those are horrific to think of. But, it looks like already his position is pinged. We saw the ping from the red team actually hitting off to the left-hand side. Almost gets that shot, but Xp3 jukes out of the way just in time.
This is such a tough attacking route for anyone, actually, like any attacker, but we still see players consistently going over there. It's okay if you can get a quick look on a defender, but losing another armor there, and he takes his jump pad. He's going to be wide open for another rocket from Xp3 waiting at the point. Can he cap the goal? Oh my goodness!
He got it! Without taking out a defender, the map goes to blue. They're just 1 map away from winning $500.
Sabotage Xp3. What was that? He had him.
Oh man! So there we have it. It's map number 1 to ESP gillz team. 2 attack rounds won by Kraken there.
Yeah, Kraken definitely I would say the MVP, man. Those attack rounds are tough to get. gillz did get the most defensive rockets, but if you can win an attack round without hitting anyone, that's what I try to do because I'm awful with the laser. But he did it just like it was nothing. So all right, once again, I am Ask Joshi casting with Kevin Naki for the finals here. Hope you've enjoyed our casting all weekend long. Thanks to Dark Rabbi and Total Biscuit, as well as Buddy Hutton and Alex Lowry and James Railman as our guest casters throughout the weekend. Everyone did such a great job casting, and I'm actually kind of sad that this is going to be over soon. What are we going to do?
This is an interesting position for our defenders. We're going to do more ShootMania content. That's
Obviously.
what we're going to do.
Obviously.
Xp3 making his way up here, top of the hill. Hasn't found anyone quite yet. It's interesting. He literally has not seen a soul, but no one's giving Xp3 a peek.
I hope they're not doing that stupid totem pole technique that we tried last night.
That didn't work at all.
You can actually stand on people's heads in this game, and we tried to do a 3 tall totem pole. Not good for defense, turns out.
Huh. gillz was wide out in the open, but Xp3 misses the shots. A pretty good juke there from gillz to avoid that. Notmac nearly avoiding death as well, and Xp3 hasn't been able to make his way through and kill anyone yet. Oh, almost gets a couple of armors removed though by gillz.
Man, this is actually really tense. Now that the cap is open, he can land a rail or 2, but it's going to be really tricky to land 3 before losing that last armor, and it looks like Kraken is actually going to be the one to eliminate Xp3.
Kraken stepping up again.
Yeah, Kraken already showing some skills once more on this second map, and we have gillz on the attack for his very own team. Let's see which route he takes and where these defenders decide to post up.
Okay, so gillz making his way up now. We'll actually follow his vision here as he tries that once again. Doesn't quite get it, but we'll see here. Tried to take a little bit of a trickier route there, but not going to pan out. Still hasn't seen any defenders quite yet, and in fact, I'm not sure where they are. There they are.
We'll consider that a tactical feint.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to go this way. No, I really am. No, I decided to do something else. So he's just, trying to trick the competition here. Oh, actually, one defender does show himself very briefly. Xp3, of course, trying to land those rockets. Look at that.
Oh, and Xp3 goes down with an 81-meter hit with that zoom function. You do get a lot more accurate, but now gillz posted up in such a good position. Lands the second rail as well. Just one defender remaining.
Cap is open. One defender remaining. Don't see him. There he is. Now he's gone.
Oh, what a sick shot. 3 lasers in a row, and blue is once again out to a 2-0 start.
gillz is on fire. Xp3 is going to have to find his laser here as we continue on. Actually, Lucky Sean is going to have to find his laser as we're moving along here. Nodmac, Kraken, and gillz setting up defensively as you would expect. So Lucky Sean needs to choose his route carefully. Actually, defenders playing, some points that you'd expect. They're shooting rockets at those choke points that attackers tend to take. Not going to actually catch Lucky Sean with any of those opening rockets, though.
No, but he does spot gillz and Nodmac off the right-hand side, and a great shot. You were talking about finding your laser. Well, there it is.
Nodmac found Lucky Sean's laser. It was right in his face, and gillz is going to be hopping around trying not to have the same happen to him. He does actually have a lot of options here, Lucky Sean. He can attack through either of these archways, obviously. There's also a way to climb up the hill behind this little fortress and go in that way. Actually, after a rocket is spent, is a perfect time to try and run in, but gillz is just too accurate.
Oh, but that's 2 lasers and just 1 more remaining. Just 1 defender. Now the goal has to be captured in 5 seconds, so the round is over. It misses another rail. Will he be able to get it? 2, 1,
Time run out. 81%.
Time runs out with 81%. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we had that showdown situation where the next shot would have won, or the goal could have been captured, or time could have run out. 4 different outcomes in the last second there, and time ran out 81%. That's got to hurt.
Ah, that is insane. So Kraken now has shown himself to be an effective attacker, took both of his attack rounds in the last map, so can he do it once again, posting up here to the side, but doesn't really get a good look at anyone.
All right, Lucky Sean, whoa. He almost paid the price for walking through that arch, and Kraken is going to set up. I'm actually a little bit surprised to see that Xp3's team is playing super defensively. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be because they are a little bit behind. They don't want to give up an attacking round just because they lost sight of the attacker or something like that, but, you know, it can be advantageous to try to sneak around your attacker and score some rockets in the back.
Okay, well, Kraken trying several shots there. Can't get any of them to land on Xp3, and Xp3's done a pretty good job of zoning out with rockets. That's already 1 armor down, 2, 3. First round taken by Red.
All right, so Red getting the point there with that nice defensive round. Adrian is attacking now for the Red team, and they are looking for their first successful attack, actually, so Adrian might be able to be the one to do it. Nodmac, Kraken, and gillz setting up defensively once more. Adrian taking this route that we saw a little bit earlier on, so look at those prediction rockets, just trying to cover all the usual attack points.
Adrian. All right, well, gillz, you can see there was posted up on the high ground. Adrian spotted it, but it looks like everyone's got a pretty good idea of where everyone's at the moment. Everyone moving inside of the gold there as gillz made his way back down from the hill. And
notice this water behind him. It is actually electrified. If a rocket were to land at his feet there, that could have actually knocked him in. I've seen it happen to Kevin. But Adrian actually is going to have a tough time walking through these arches. There are defenders inside. He didn't even look at gillz standing on the point. 2 seconds till the cap can be activated, but now he is just getting popped up and thrown around.
Oh, so close. 91%. So a 1/10 of a second. That would have been enough for Adrian, but he's not able to bring it home. Notmac on the attack.
Man, those rockets were tossing him around like a rag doll. He was just jumping around, hoping and praying. I mean, trying to activate the goal can be really tough in a situation like that. So it is, I mean, obviously it's important to try and pick off defenders as you move up to the goal, but you can see exactly why for what we just saw.
And if you guys are just looking up and wondering what this is ShootMania Elite, of course, the competitive mode of ShootMania, and IPL's picked it up as a title in our circuit. We love it to death, and this is actually the finals for $500, winner take all between these 2 teams.
Right, and for those who don't know, this is a fan and pro tournament. The fans are PAX attendees who came and started playing ShootMania and decided to sign up to play with one of our pros. gillz and Xp3 actually qualified in the online qualifiers with their teammate Godson, who is actually standing by watching the games as well, so that they could come play Area 51 in an Elite best of 7. ESP actually won the $750 yesterday by winning 4-0, but the cap is active now. Xp3 playing that point as you usually see. Rocket does catch him on the way in, and he is shut down.
Yeah, Xp3 with some very nice rockets there, and Red does win another turn, but they have to take an attack round right now. They absolutely have to, and Xp3 is going to try and bring that back.
Who better than Xp3 to try and get in there? Actually, if you pull up that tab again, no attacking round successfully for Xp3, but look at that, 4 defensive rockets for Xp3. That's the difference. You can see gillz actually sort of the superstar for this one so far. Let's see if Xp3 can make something happen. He basically needs this attack round if he wants any chance of taking the map.
Oh, wow. And a super quick flick shot there. What a reaction by Xp3. He is not messing around. Misses on gillz. Gillz trying to get his way down. That one just passed it, like rubbed his boot.
Yeah, 2 open shots on gillz. Misses both of them, but I always say if a rocket hits from long range and on the top of someone and knocked their toupee off, that actually knocked his shoelaces untied.
Yes, so it did. Lasers tend to do that, but now the gap, the capture point is capable. Just 1 defender defender remaining, 3 armors left over. Xp3
Are you
trying to get
serious?
things
Gambling?
Oh, he goes right up the front. 2 armors left, 5 seconds remaining. But he gets the shot. Xp3 wins the attack round.
Wow, I can't believe he gambled. Obviously, you can jump on that cave entrance and then jump up again, but gambling on 2 jumps, I mean, that just seems super risky when he knew gillz was playing the point so closely. But gillz is back on offense now. 1 attack round piece for these 2 teams. gillz, if he can do it again, he'll put his team in very, very solid position. If he can manage to get them up to 5-3, that's going to be very tough for Xp3 and the PAX attendees, Adrian and Lucky Sean, to try to fight back. So a lot riding on this attacking round.
And gillz was the player for this team to actually land an attack round so far. We certainly know his other teammates are capable, but he's the only one who's done it up to this point.
Dun, 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 dun. Looking at those rockets flying near him, not actually close enough to be any threat, but oh, there are some actually from the right side. And gillz is going to make his move, hopping onto the top there. Xp3, open shot on him, but doesn't quite connect. Oh, wow, waiting for him to peek around the side. Still doesn't connect. 2 armor left, 3 defenders, though. gillz is going to have a tough time getting in here.
Okay, so now he's going to make his way up the front. He hasn't landed a laser quite yet. Down to just 2 armors. Going to try and just brute force his way through. Going for the cap point. He gets on it. No! Not going to be enough. Red wins the turn. Ties things up 4-4.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, Xp3 got blood in the water now. They've got that attacking round finally under their belt. Lucky Sean can give it a try. And, you know, a lot kind of hinges on that first laser. If you can get one in the 40, 60, or even 90-yard range that we sometimes see, that sets you up just so well to be able to move in and pick off the last 2 defenders. You get that little bit of confidence boost. You get a little bit of a safety net when you still have 3 armor against 2 defenders, just because it's sort of a game of ammunition. You've got these 3 defenders that each have 4 rockets that they can spam all at once. So it's essentially 1 laser against 12 rockets by the time you get in here if you haven't picked anyone off.
Okay, so Sean trying to pick someone off before he decides to assault the cap point, but nothing really has worked out all that well for him. Still a nice defensive position being taken by gillz' team. They've not really revealed themselves to any easy lasers. Oh! That's an armor for a laser. Even
trade there for Lucky Sean, taking out Nodmac, but there are still 2 defenders. gillz is the important one here, though. He might be able to take this if he does the ring around the rosy, and he does. Goal captured for red. Xp3's team pulling ahead now.
And that's actually 3 straight rounds taken by them. 2 of those attack rounds, and now it's on map point. If they can stop Kraken right here, they will send this to a 1-1 tie. We will actually be headed then into the 3rd map of the best of 3.
All right, Kraken showed 2 successful attacking rounds in that last map. A very, very clutch finish to the first map, so we'll see if he's able to do it again here. Adrian is exposing himself just a slight bit, but Kraken doesn't take the shot, doesn't want to actually try to reveal himself here if the defenders don't know where he is, so he's actually just going to keep inching forward. Takes the shot on Xp3, does not connect.
Misses the second one as well. Xp3 getting pretty far out there and lands about a 70-meter rocket there, but an 83-meter laser right back, and Lucky Sean goes down.
Okay, so he's still in decent position to try to get this attack round, but he actually really, really needs to. If he doesn't, if he's unsuccessful here, Xp3's team will win the map. It's all going to come down to these last 2 defenders and these last 2 armors. Xp3 playing the point and lands 1 rocket and a second.
And that is the map for red. So we are going to go to the 3rd map here in this best of 3 $500 winner take all on the line here in the finals of the IPL ShootMania tournament here at PAX.
And don't forget, if you like what you see, if you've been watching ShootMania with us here at PAX all weekend long, you can go to the pre-order store over at the Ubisoft booth. Go ahead and pre-order this awesome game. Come play with us at IPL. I'm Ask Josh. He's Cat's Pajamas on ShootMania. You can add us as buddies. We're playing all the time. So if you pre-order now, you can actually get a T-shirt signed by the developers of ShootMania. So once ShootMania is huge and everyone's playing it, including your parents and uncle and dog and neighbors and school bus driver and
that's right,
etc., then you'll have this awesome shirt that you can show them and say, hey, I was at PAX when they played this awesome tournament and I got the pre-order shirt.
Map is going to be collided and everything comes down to this. This is a map that's been around for a while as well, has a lot of established strategies on it. Looks like teams are kind of getting themselves together and just thinking about strategies for the moment and how to switch things up just a bit. But when they're ready, they can go ahead and F6 up. The casters are ready, and as soon as they're good to go, we're going to start the last game of this finals.
All right, so I actually like what I'm seeing actually out of both teams. Xp3 and gillz actually have a lot of experience on this map. It's very possible that Adrian and Lucky Sean haven't had a lot of chances to see this map, so they're all discussing strategy right now. It looks like Godson might be talking to Xp3 here about potential potential attack routes or defense patterns? What's going on over there, guys?
We got an extra ESP coach on that side. I don't know if that's allowed, but I'm going to go with it for now. So, minute and a half countdown has started. We're just waiting on Kraken and Lucky Sean to go ahead and hit F6. As soon as they do, we'll get going. Just Lucky Sean now, and as soon as he gets that, thank you very much, sir. Countdown has begun, and the last map is about to begin.
All right, I'm actually really glad that it's gotten pushed to a Game 3. We didn't see that very often in the round of 8 or the semifinals. There were a lot of 2-0s scattered around there, but I'm glad to see that the two teams in the finals are very, very evenly matched. This map can have some very exciting action around the pole.
Yeah.
Crossroads, kind of different because it's actually really easy for the defenders to post up inside of that little fortress that we saw, but this map has many ledges, many different attack routes. You can actually lose the attacker in the sort of maze-like area up in front of the pole, so we'll see here now which way gillz chooses to go as the first attacker.
Okay, so an extremely defensive position, it appears, set up for red. I'm actually not sure where they're at the moment. gillz trying to catch a glimpse of anyone, and finally does see someone around the point. That is actually Xp3 who's playing the capture point itself.
You can see those rockets whiz by gillz as he tries to get a look on Xp3's foot, trying to kill him from there. Oh wow, so Adrian and Lucky Sean were actually waiting inside the spawn room until they had confirmation that gillz was close enough to pop out and try to rush those rockets. Unfortunately, gillz too agile for that, only losing 1 point of armor, 2 and 3 before he hits the ground.
Lucky Sean taking the first 2 there, so very nice performance out of him to be able to predict where gillz was headed. And now it's Xp3 on the attack. We saw a huge momentum shift back into Red's favor. They were actually down 4-2 at one point on the last map, but were able to take 4 consecutive rounds. Now 5, if you count this one they've taken on map number 3 on Crossroads.
Well, I do count this one as 5 in a row.
Collided, I'm sorry.
Xp3 moving forward on Collided, and an interesting thing about this map is actually, you just saw that little red X marker, that big cage on the left side, all those fences and gates or whatever you want to call them, they allow one defender to post up there and get perfect vision on the attacker. Oh, shot in the back, only 1 armor remaining already for Xp3. gillz landing 2 nice rockets, and now Xp3 is under attack from all angles. He's looking a little twitchy and does go down. gillz gets all 3 defensive rockets there.
Okay, so a quick defensive round right back. We are all tied up 1-1. No shutouts for us here in this final map.
Dun, dun, dun. That's good. That's also good.
Yep,
no
I
shutouts.
Yes.
I always appreciate that. The closer it is, the better. We saw that
Yes.
match in the semifinals, which ended up going to 12-10 or 11-9, something like that. That was a ridiculously tense moment to see who is going to go into the finals. And this one's going to be even more tense if it gets to that point, because $500 is on the line. The winning team will be able to split $500. The losing team will get nothing but our thanks, and it's not worth as much.
No. It's. I mean, while our things are quite valuable,
Yeah,
I don't want to, put that
in different ways,
but
not
it's like
monetary value.
But if you win, you get thanks and an additional $500.
Oh, yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, our thanks do not have monetary value. They do have sentimental value. And
Esports dollars.
Esports dollars, yes. I have billions of esports dollars, and I can hand those out to whoever. But Kraken is moving in now. The cap is actually open. Xp3 already knew he's coming there. Oh, wow, where are the other defenders? Kraken is going to hop on the goal and not have any problems.
That is a huge attack round taken for blue now. Of course, we mentioned before, the metaphor comes up a lot, but you have to win by 2, so it's like breaking serve in tennis. If you can land an attacking round, you give yourself that critical advantage you need to be able to take the set.
All right, for anyone just joining us, I'm seeing a lot of people form up around the aisles and stuff like that. This is ShootMania Elite. It is the premier competitive mode in the new game ShootMania from Nadio and Ubisoft, coming out soon, but it is still in beta. You can actually get into the beta yourself. Just inquire within in the exhibit, and we'll try to get you hooked up. But Adrian is moving around the side now, and the defenders, Nodmac not landing a prediction rocket, but at least guessing correctly as Adrian is moving around, trying to find a better route.
Bit of a prediction laser there from Adrian, trying to predict when his opponent would be able to move out. But Kraken lands a quick rocket there, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, but Adrian comes right back with a very nice shot. He's got someone behind him as well in gillz, but hasn't been able to land a shot on him yet.
Adrian has not looked behind him yet. Like, how do you have rockets whiz past you like that and not look behind you? There's the last rocket from gillz, and blue wins the turn, putting up a 3-1 score so far.
It is Nodmac on the attack. If he's able to land an attack round right now, that would just be almost an insurmountable lead for Red. Now, we did see, though, they were able to take quite a few rounds in a row, but Blues kind of found their stride again. They certainly needed something to turn them around. It looks like that attack round from Kraken was just the spark they needed.
All right, let's see how Nodmac does moving forward. Xp3, wow, that's a little bit saved by the metal gate, I guess you could say. No bells on this map, but
kind of like that.
If we had one, we would chime it, I guess. But Nodmac is moving around, looking for the best way in to the cap. He's still got 20 seconds before the goal can actually be captured. So, now actually trading there with Xp3. That's big, though, because Xp3 is one of the more dangerous defenders on that team.
That's right. So the defenders from Red are going to have to no! It's a sabotage! Oh,
Godson.
I'm pretty sure he orchestrated that one.
He knew that was coming. Yeah, so there's not a lot of electrified area on this map, but he found it.
Yes.
Yeah, he displayed for everyone what not to do when attacking. So, man, he was set up so well after taking out Xp3 with just 1 armor loss. That's such a good trade for him. Actually only having to face our other PAX attendees, but Lucky Sean. I wonder if he's going to get a little bit of confidence boost after that, saying, "Oh, these guys aren't so good. I can kill them with a laser, no problem."
Well, we'll see if he can swing around and do the damage that he needs. Of course, even though that was a defensive round taken by Red, they're still essentially down an attack round altogether. They need this to be able to tie things up. Otherwise, they're still at that critical 2-round disadvantage. Oh, and gillz goes down right away. Lucky Sean, what a shot!
All right, gillz is actually the most dangerous defender with that team ESP, so let's see how Kraken and Nodmac are going to be able to deal with this. They might not have quite as much experience. Oh no, Nodmac actually getting taken out. Where's the last defender?
I don't know. I'm taking.
He's at the front of the map. Kraken, that's not. Oh, he must have fallen off the wall. He must have jumped out of the map. Wow, Kraken dropping the ball on that one. 3-3 tied up now for ESP Xp3's team and ESP gillz team. gillz is back on attack now, though, so see what he can do.
All right, so both these teams out for blood. Now we're all tied up. Don't forget, it's 1-6, but you have to win by 2 rounds. So this could go very, very long. We've seen matches. We saw one even today, went 11-9. So
that's right.
They can get pretty far out there. gillz trying to swing over the top. Xp3 actually off to the side.
And the farther you get along in that tiebreak area, anytime the score goes above 6, your nerves really start to rattle a little bit. Every laser you hit feels like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, but we'll see if we actually get to that point. gillz has a chance to make that not necessary here, picking off Xp3.
And it's just 2 people left. Lucky Sean goes down as well. 2 shots, 2 kills. Can he get the 3rd?
I think
Adrian out in the open, or is he just going to take the capture? It looks like that doesn't matter. He'll get both.
Adrian showed himself so much there and still just managed to get away just to pop out and get picked off immediately. Xp3 needs to reciprocate here with another attacking round.
Well, if anyone can do it, certainly him has the ability, but we've been trading quite a few rounds back and forth now, but still a pretty critical advantage for Blues. They have more attack rounds landed.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, moving forward, Xp3, you can see that spotter on the left side. That is that defender at that giant cage that I mentioned, the fence that you can see through but not shoot through. So Xp3 knows he's been spotted, although after slipping into this area, it is possible they don't know where he is. I see some rockets in a very far off land over there, but Xp3 is actually being surrounded. gillz behind him, trying to get that laser off on him.
Yeah, gillz has been flanking pretty much every time. It's a pretty good success. gillz goes down, but he takes 2 points of armor with him. Just 1 point of armor for Xp3.
Up to Kraken and Nodmac to try and keep him off that cap. It is going to be capable in about 1 more second. Is he going to hop down, or is he going to try and pick off another defender before doing so?
Looks like he's trying to pick off another defender, but it's going to be difficult. Misses a shot on Nodmac, almost runs into the rocket, but it looks like he's okay for now.
Oh, wow. Every missed laser is costing him valuable seconds, and now he is unable to get on the cap. Blue is up 5-3 now, and we are on tournament point.
Tournament point indeed. Kraken on the attack. Can he bring things home for Blue?
Dun, dun, dun. Cheer if you think Kraken can take it home for Blue right now. The blue side, that very fitting.
I know.
Cheer if you think Xp3 and company can defend this easily. Yay.
All right, cheers out there.
Great.
And Kraken making his way up. Looks like he was spotted there. We saw the ping put down. Xp3 taking a position a little bit more far forward as we see the rockets that he's sending out. Kraken misses the initial shot, but he's going to go right on by.
All right, Xp3 playing a very forward position. He is at so much risk now, but he does actually successfully land a rocket. He's just showing himself for Kraken to take those shots, but he's actually getting chased down. Only 1 armor, now no armor remaining. Lucky Sean finishing him off.
That's right, but now it comes down to, let's see here, Adrian. It is on Adrian. If he lands this attack round, we're tied up. If he misses, though, that is the tournament.
That will be $500 for gillz, Kraken, and Nodmac to split up any way they see fit. Adrian. Yo, Adrian.
You can't avoid it either.
Yeah, you did it. I get to do it. All right, so, so you already have spotted, he's already spotted, excuse me, by the defender behind the cage. So Adrian is going to have a tough time actually getting to somewhere sneaky, as that defensive player actually just told his team where he was.
Yeah, that's a pretty normal defensive position for a lot of people as it is. Looks like a few shots being pinged there around the back, but Adrian's still trying to find a way through without being picked up on anyone or by anyone. It looks like he's pretty successfully done that. We see Kraken off to the side there. A little bit of a showdown here. Adrian just waiting for that shot. He gets it!
Wow! I can't believe Adrian stood still that long and didn't have a single rocket fly past him, not let alone actually killing off that defender. 2 more lasers would do the trick. 1 more laser. The goal is capable. He can just ring around the rosy if he can get on him and get past gillz. One next shot wins.
That was so close. A great effort from Adrian, but Blue wins the tournament. $500 to them.
Congratulations to ESP, gillz, Nodmac, and Kraken, our PAX attendees. Great job by Xp3, Lucky Sean, and Adrian. Thanks so much for participating. Let's have a huge round of applause for everybody who participated in our Fan and Pro Elite Tournament this weekend.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've enjoyed this game mode as much as we do at the IGN Pro League. We absolutely adore it. We're going to be doing a lot of tournaments for it. So if you guys want to get in on the beta, if you guys want to pick up the game, we have a pre-order going over at that pre-order area right over there. It's $15.99, 20% off. If you pick it up right now, you will, of course, get that T-shirt signed by the developers. You get some beta keys too to get your friends involved. We want to see you on those servers, so jump on that.
Yeah, and a big thank you to everyone who stopped by this weekend to play on our 10 computer station back there, playing Royal, Speedball, Siege, all that fun stuff. Everyone who came up here to try out the competitive mode Elite, thanks so much for trying out the game. We hope you guys will tell your friends about it. ShootMania is going to be big. I love the game. Kevin loves the game. Total Biscuit loves the game. Obviously, our pros here love playing the game, and the more the merrier, man. Thanks so much to everyone who came by, and big thanks to all of our pro players who actually came. ESP, the team ESP that came out, gillz, Godson, and Xp3 coming and actually winning $750. gillz picking up another couple $100 perhaps there.
Yeah.
And, of course, SK Rafa, EG Nothing, and Chance are Quake 3, Quake everything, and Counter-Strike 1.6 players that came out and helped us out this weekend. Big thanks to everybody. Of course, Ubisoft, Nadio, Fragdolls, IPL, everyone who helped put all this together. Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. We hope you guys have had fun playing the game. We hope you will continue to have fun playing the game as it is in beta right now and open to play. If you pre-order, if you pick things up, we've got some beta keys up here as well. So congratulations once again to gillz team.
gillz, Kraken, and Nodmac, congratulations, and thanks for playing. That's I think that's going to do it for this cast. And once again, I'm Ask Joshi, casting with Kevin Naki. Thanks to Dark Rabbi for his casting assistance as well this weekend, and hope you have a wonderful evening.